Ready or Not is one of those movies that came out of nowhere. I mean, yeah, it starred the gorgeous Samara Weaving and the homie and kindred spirit, Adam Brody. I say homie like I know him. I don't fucking know him, but I've loved him since the OC, man. Yes, I will say that. But the movie itself was just so unhinged and so crazy and so entertaining from start to finish. Director Tyler Gillett and Matt Bettinelli-Olpin gave us a movie like no other. It was horror, it had dark comedy, of course we had action because it is horror, and made Samara the scream queen that she deserves to be. That scream is epic because of this movie. Like, it's one of the most renowned screams in history now because of that. And she's gone on to do other projects, right, to utilize it. Now, when they announced the sequel, I wasn't mad at it. The way it ended would have been great, but there's still a little bit of story to tell, and the sequel just owns it. Directors Tyler and Matt are back, and the movie picks up. Spoilers ahead, by the way. Okay. The movie is fantastic. Another 5 out of 5. Now, it's really hard to beat or really compete with the original, and I'll say that the first is still going to hold top spot, but the sequel is a fantastic sequel. We're talking in the leagues of Aliens, in the league of The Winter Soldier. Like, actually Winter Soldier was better than the first movie, so I take that back. But Aliens, right? Aliens is one of those better, one of those great sequels, and another one that capitalized. Anyway, awesome movie. Like, this picks up again right after the first one, literally right afterwards with Samara. We get introduced to new characters like Catherine Newton's Faith, her sister, and then some more chaotic, crazy ass fucking people in this high cancel Satan death cult, like Elijah Wood as the lawyer for the Mr. LaBelle. We also have awesome Sean, I always miss Hattasy, and Sarah Michelle Gellar as twins. Fucking great. Nestor Carbonell, who, if you know from Lost. But those are just to name a few, and then Kevin Durant. But yeah, so apparently there's another league. Because she won, they fall into another set of games of survival. This has to be the worst 48 hours of her fucking life. Like, she's just been running, trying to survive for 48 fucking hours from one family to a high cancel, and it's craziness. But the action just pursues. And then we've also got great dynamic between Catherine and Samara. Their characters are very sister-like. I would love to see them on more projects because they're fantastic together. Their banter, the vibes, like you could feel the hurt and pain that they were going in. And then they seemingly enjoyed filming. Like, you can tell they're having fun with this movie, even though there's some fucking crazy shit going on. And the gore and all the action and all that shit never fails. Like, it just always keeps you going. And the storyline is great. It's very cool to have this, again, satanic cult and the implications of what it is to have their power, which we learned at the very beginning. Fucking the top high cancel member calls off a whole damn war. He's got that kind of power. Like, to have that kind of power is nuts. So now, what's on the table is, because she survived, all these heads come in, and now everybody's fighting for that number one spot. And if she makes it, Samara Weaving, if she makes it, she'll have that number one seed. She'll control the world, but she just has to survive. And she has to survive on this fucking resort for the famous Danforths. They're the top tier family, and that's like in this world, a world-renowned hotel, and it's great. It's great. Samara Weaving, I just think, is just not only is she gorgeous, but I just love the way her banter comes out, her smart ass remarks, her jokes, her lines, all just rolled off so naturally, with so much character behind him. Catherine Newton too. I've been a fan of hers because of movies like Freaky, which is another great fucking movie. Recently got into her Netflix show, The Society, which is really cool. I think it's The Society. I think I might be naming that one wrong. Come on. Oh, it is The Society. Okay, sorry. And then Sean I'll fuck it up. His name is Sean Hattasy. Dude has been great since The Faculty and killed it on Animal Kingdom. Like, huge fan of his. But all in all, like, our villains are just batshit crazy. Each one has their own flair. And of course, shit just goes south. I really dug it. And in all honesty, please stop it here. I'd love it. And it would make no sense to go any further. This is the perfect way to just end this series. It ends on a note that was, I kind of saw what was coming halfway into it, or I was getting a vibes of what was going to happen, but there's a line in particular that Sarah Michelle Gellar delivers where I'm like, okay, this is exactly what's happened. I'm not going to spoil the ending for you because I'm not going to be a dick about it, but the ending is chef's kiss. It needs to end just like that. Leave it be. You guys made two great, fantastic fucking movies. Applaud to you. Both are 5 out of 5 movies in my opinion. Great watch. Great rewatch. Like this one's another one of those that you can rewatch and rewatch, and they're perfect to watch back to back. And that's what I did. Before I went to the theater, I watched the first one and then watched the second one. Fantastic movies. Fantastic. The look, the story, the cast, everything about this movie lived up to the original. And I'm so glad it didn't fall. I don't know. Let me know what you think about it down below. Till the next Alert, my nerds, appreciate you.